Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gremlin Coaching Podcast. This is the second episode of the series, Becoming a Man and Gender Definition. So let's dive today into the father's world. I call this episode When Masculinity Withdraws. The father did not invent his distance, he inherited it. He grew up in a household where emotions were either ignored or punished. If he cried, he was told to stop. If he protested, he was shamed. If he needed comfort, it was reframed as weakness. Affection, when it existed, was conditional, often tied to performance, grades, obedience, productivity, silence. So the boy he once was learned something essential for survival. Needing hurts. By adolescence, he no longer reached outward. By adulthood, he no longer noticed that he didn't. Main and Hesse would rather later name this dismissive deactivation. The attachment system doesn't break, it powers down. Not dramatically, but quietly, efficiently. So what does this look like in daily fatherhood? This father is not violent. He is not absent in the logistical sense. He shows up. But his emotional world is sealed. When his son runs towards him excitedly, he smiles, but briefly. When the boy shows sadness, the father becomes uneasy, distracted, busy. When the child expresses anger, the father shuts it down quickly. Enough. Go to your room. Don't make a big deal. Not because the father is cruel, but because intensity activates all danger in his nervous system. So he unconsciously teaches regulation through withdrawal. Masculinity, as the father embodies it, becomes self-containment, emotional economy, worth through function, presence without engagement. So we'll ask, how does the son understand this without words? To the boy, the father is a question mark. He watches him closely. He notices that his father lights up around work, tools, numbers, achievements, but dims around feeling, playfulness, or need. The boy begins to infer, this is what men become when desire is dangerous, not consciously, but somatically. So when the boy feels an impulse to ask, to reach, to initiate, his body hesitates. Because reaching once meant silence. Initiative becomes risky not because of rejection, but because of non-response. And non-response is harder for a child to metabolize than refusal. So at some point, the boy pushes back. He argues, he disobeys, he tests limits, he rejects the father's emotional flatness with anger, sarcasm, or the withdrawal. This revolt is healthy. It is the psyche's first attempt at differentiation. But here's the tragedy. The father does not meet revolt with engagement. He meets it with more withdrawal, more control, or moral authority. So the boy learns a second lesson. If I push, I lose him. Revolt costs connection. And so something quieter happens. The boy abandons open rebellion. He becomes strategic. He tries to earn attention through achievement, through good behavior, through shared tasks, through silence that mirrors the father's own. He learns to laugh towards the father's limitation. He learns to want without showing it. This is the moment where masculinity is tacitly transmitted, not through institution, but through adaptation. Eventually, the boy accepts the father's definition of masculinity, even if he doesn't admire it. Masculinity becomes not needing, not asking, staying contained, being useful. And this acceptance is not loyalty, it is survival. At the nervous system level, the boy concludes, if I want connection, I must not want it too much. To the girl, the father is not a question, but a blank mirror. She is cared for, she is protected, but she is not recognized. Her liveliness does not stir him. Her presence does not alter his state. So she draws her own conclusion. Men do not see me, not fully. Again, not consciously, but deeply. Kafka understood this landscape intimately. In Letter to His Father, he describes a man so large, so silent, so overwhelming that the child's only option is retreat. But retreat does not erase desire, it freezes it. This is the inheritance the father passes on unknowingly. So at this point, the solution is not to force intimacy. That will fail. What helps instead from the family is lowering the symbolic centrality of the father, allowing other men to matter, protecting the boy's revolt as healthy, not disrespectful, naming difference without blame. Your father loves you, but he struggles to show interest in certain ways. From the community, coaches, mentors, uncles who engage emotionally, men who model initiative and presence, shared activity where connection is indirect, doing, building, moving. This gives the boy permission to expand masculinity without betraying the father. When this definition of masculinity dominates a culture, nation becomes to look like this father. Productivity replaces presence, authority replaces legitimacy, control replaces trust, silence replaces dialogue. Systems function but feel hollow. Efficiency increases but vitality declines. Men are rewarded for endurance but not engagement. Citizens are managed but not seen. And the world becomes technically advanced, but emotionally brittle. This father is not the villain, he is the carrier. And the son is not weak, he is adaptive. The question is not whether masculinity should exist, but whether it can remain alive, relational, and visible. Because masculinity that withdraws does not disappear, it reproduces itself quietly from father to son, from family to nation, and until someone learns to stay present where silence once felt safer. Thank you for listening, and if you like it, please subscribe to the Gremlin Coaching channel on YouTube and follow me on social media. Take care of yourself until we meet in the next episode.